Hello guys, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. So me and Gino are out and we're taking a walk. You finna potty again? So me and Gino are out and we're taking a walk. We're out taking our walk. And I hope you guys are having an awesome look at my days. My days is all messed up. Saturday. Hope you guys are having an awesome Saturday. And wait, we got a feather. We got a feather. We got a feather. We got a feather. Y'all see that? We got a feather. So, me and Gino is out taking a we're out taking a walk. I hope y'all day is going. Here's another one. And another one. Here's another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. Wait, Gino. I dropped my keys picking up feathers. Okay, hold on. Gino, stop. I'm finna beat your butt. So, hold on, guys. I gotta put my keys back in place. And Gino be running like he is a pit bull. Gino, stop. And another one. Wait. Let me get my bag for my feathers. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so I have to get my bag where my feathers is. And just me and Gino, we're out walking on the path. So, this video that I want to do today, so y'all know those feathers always come to me. Feathers, for some reason, on my manifestation journey, feathers is always in my, in all these parts of my stuff. Feathers. So, today I want to have a conversation and we're going to talk about podcasts and the women going on these different podcast shows and different stuff like that. And when they going on to these podcast shows, the hosts are intentionally inviting you beautiful young ladies to these podcasts to embarrass you. They'll talk to you nice. Oh, I want you to come on my show and we're just going to talk about relationships and, how you interact with your man. But they ain't inviting you and your man. They only inviting you. And then when you get there, it's almost like you walking into the lion's den. You go there as a woman. It'd be multiple women in these interviews. You go there as a woman and you start talking to the host. And you and the host is having this conversations about 4 or 5 males. And they start asking these questions, and in a minute they don't agree with how your relationship lined up. So everybody have the right to agree or disagree, okay? And every relationship is different, just like with me, and probably a lot of my views. And so my girlfriend is married right now. I'm not married, so I'm the type, I like to cook, I like to clean, I don't mind doing laundry and all that. And my friend would be like, girl, when I'm dating, I want Martha Stewart. I ain't cooking nobody no food, I ain't doing their laundry, I'm not friend a nanny. And I don't get mad at my friend for her views, because that's how she feel, and she's entitled to that. So I don't get upset with her at all in regarding to how she feel, and when she feel like something that I'm doing that she wouldn't do. We agree to disagree. But when y'all going on these podcasts, they invite y'all into the lion's den. In a minute, you have a different view from them. Really, they there. And to be honest, I'm old school. I don't know nothing really about no 304. When they be saying the 304 girls, I'm taking that's an error code in Miami. So they trying to say they hot girls or something like that. So they really inviting y'all to these podcasts to humiliate y'all. You don't have an opinion. So be careful when you get invited to these podcasts, and just look at the podcaster that's inviting you, and look how he treat other women, and then you can go from that and make your decision or not, if you're willing to go on his podcast, because you can look at all his reviews and see every woman that came on that podcast, they humiliate them and they argue with them. So I tell you what, do a trick, and I bet they ain't gonna let you do it. Come and show up with your man. Oh, who is this? My man. Oh, no. We ain't gonna bait to interview you, because you know what? They not gonna have that same energy for a man that they do on these women. Because they ain't gonna tell no man in his face, man, you a simp for this, that, and that. No, everybody's entitled to their views and what they like and what they don't like. So, yes, you have the right to, you know, to have your opinion in the way. There's a lot of poly relationships. So there's relationship where, you know, the man got 3-4 girlfriends and however, so everybody lifestyle and what they like is different. It's different and things like that. Yeah, everything is different. So y'all beautiful sisters, be careful going on to the podcast. Watch how they treat other women. And if you see that that's the way that they treat other women, then you can make that assumption and know this not a show that I want to go on. Because, oh, Gino, it's getting so hot. Come on, babe, I want your feet to start burning. It's too hot for you to be out here on this. Oh, it's like, sorry, it's like about 90 something degrees. So I just thought about it. It's all sun. I don't want his feet to start burning. I would have to actually carry him back. So, but pay attention to these podcasts. See who's inviting you and see what it is. So, for instance, when me and O'Shea Deuce Jackson got into it real bad, and you know he had all these things to say about me about a video I did, and I was cracking jokes, and you know a lot of people didn't know it was real because I didn't, if it's real or fake, you know, because you know I was doing my story time. So, but we was going back and forth, and it was real bad. And at one point he had said, hey, how about me and you sit down and we could do an interview about it and this, that, and that. And I said no, because I knew at this time that O'Shea Deuce Jackson was going to put me in a position where it was going to fit the narrative that he was painting about me. So he wanted me to come while I was angry. I'm mad. I'm going to be hollering. I'm going to be screaming. This man coming with 1,000 dogs. Okay, they're going in the bushes. So with that being said, it was a no-win situation for me. So I said, no, I wouldn't go and do no, because then O'Shea Deuce Jackson could have edited the video, took out all of my key points and put in what he wanted to have the video like. So when you go into these podcasts, they in a winning situation because it's they video, is their media team, and what they don't want to be shown, they're not going to show it. So it's not fair to you going on a podcast because you walking into a lion's den and it is a clear set up. So I be sad when I see these videos and I see these ladies and we're painted in such a bad light, you know. So watch the podcast that you go on. Just like, you know, RIP to Kevin Samuels. I wasn't a fan. But I saw how Kevin Samuels treat people. You think I would call his fucking station and talk to him? No, I'm not going to call Kevin and talk to him because I already knew that that's what get his numbers. That's where he make his money. You know, controversy. Get up, Gino. Get up. Controversy, you know. And to paint a woman like that he was getting the views, making the money. So remember, these is numbers. This the game. This is money. So they bringing y'all on deliberately to embarrass and humiliate y'all on these broadcast stations. So watch out and stop doing all these interviews. And if you want to do it, let them do it live. And y'all go live, you know, go live. And it's, you know, where you got the footage too, you going live. And then therefore, even if he took the live and did some editing, you got your live version of it too, you know. So at the same time, you know, you going live with him, you have your other phone and you document it. So therefore, whatever was said in these meetings and these podcasts, you have your audio authentic where it's not edited. So just be careful when you do that. So then, like, thinking back on it now moving forward, like I felt like once O'Shea Deuce Jackson got the facts, I could see that his demeanor to me was a little bit different. I can see that it switched up a little bit, but no, I wasn't going to go sit in the lion's den because he had already painted the picture and the deck was already set. So it definitely wouldn't have been in my favor. I definitely was going to be on the losing team to go and do that. So be careful, ladies, when y'all doing these podcasts, when y'all doing these interviews, because they are setting y'all up to look like that. You ain't there for a real opinion. You there to get humiliated, okay? Your opinion ain't shit because he tell them, shut up. This is my show. You be like, shut up. You know, who you talking to? Then when you cut up too good, they calling the police on you. So please, please, please watch the shows that you going on. And then to be honest, if the host want to talk about relationships between a man and a woman, why you got all women on your show? Invite couples. Get a man sitting next to her man, and you ask questions. And now it's an honest podcast, because now you speaking for her man, not in his face calling him a simp. He ain't no real man. He this, he that, because he let you do this, that, and that. No, but I bet you, ladies, if your man was sitting next to you in that podcast, those men would not have that same energy. They're like, oh, what's up, boss? How you doing? Yeah, you got it. And if you there with your man, they ain't even gonna talk to you. They're gonna humiliate the other women. And if he stand up for them, they're gonna call police on him. It's time for him to go. No, he irate. So think about it. And a lot of times, men that deliberately, all the time, go out of their way to hurt women, to talk about them, to make the women seem like all this and that. To be honest, they got mommy issues. Probably a lot of them was raised by their grandma, or a woman hurt them real bad too. A lot of them hate women. They're women haters, for real. Like when you see them do it real bad, yeah, they might be in relationships with women and stuff like that, but they probably had a bad relationship with their mama, and they really ain't on the winning team with women, because a lot of time when men is, love their mama and love their sisters, and they're a certain type of man that they ain't gonna sit there and humiliate a woman like that, because they love their mama, they love their sisters, and they'll look at her like, that's somebody's mama, that's somebody's sister. I ain't finna do that, or daughters. I got daughters. I ain't doing that, I ain't doing that. So I just wanted to say that to y'all. Watch a lot of these podcasts y'all going on, because they're not in your favor. They're set up for you to lose, okay? You're going to be on there, the angry, black, distraught female that don't know man won't, and then the man that you with is a simp. That's the picture they painting. Because if you get to dress a certain type of way, then they take that as a weak man. No, the man that you with allow you, hold on, let me bag up, I'm talking so fast. Don't nobody allow you to do shit. You're a grown woman. And if a man is with a woman that dressed like this, then he's a confident man. Like, okay, everybody is not dating, and I'm not trying to be funny, but a Muslim woman that's covered up, everybody don't want that. And some men, believe it or not, that's Muslims, and they woman would not be wearing her hijab and covered. She'll be dressing just like this and be a Muslim. And I'd be like, what? Yeah, but I heard, now I don't know all about the Muslim religion, but I know they said that it's like different parts. So they, this much Muslim, that much Muslim. Let me stop speaking on it, because I really don't know all about their religion, but I'm speaking on, I've dated Muslim men before, and ain't now one of them told me to cover up. Come out of the bushes for something get you. What's on you? You gonna get some fucking bugs to dig all in your ass. Let's go. Come on, because the fucking ticks get you. Yeah, he too much in the bushes. Okay, guys, so I just want to talk a little bit about that, but just letting y'all know. So, yeah, be careful when y'all accepting these podcasts and y'all want to get y'all self popping and stuff, and then you wind up getting yourself popping in the wrong damn way. You going viral for somebody mistreating you. So be mindful of the podcast you do. And if it's about relationships, then my man should be able to come too, because he going to be able to validate our love. All right, guys. Toodles. Stay right there. So the moral to the story, ladies, don't put yourself in a situation where it's not designed for you to win. Pick and choose the platform you chose to go on as a podcast, because I've watched plenty of times where a lot of these interviewers are bringing women on, and they're deliberately bringing y'all on to embarrass y'all. And I know when they talk to y'all, they be like, hey, I like your Instagram, and I think you're cool or whatever. I'm doing a podcast, and they're gonna have good energy getting you in there. But once the set start and you get into taping, you're gonna see why you there. And it ain't cause you're a nice person and your Instagram drew them in to invite you on the show. Is let's get her down here. She's a cute girl, and we're gonna embarrass the hell out of her. That's what it's designed for. So just pick and choose. And for the people, if it's meant for you to go viral and be famous, then it's gonna happen. But don't put yourself out there in a situation where you'll regret it. So just pick and choose, do your research, look at the person that's interviewing you, look at a lot of their videos with women and watch how they treat women, and then you make the discernment. Do I want to go sit down with this person or not? So you guys have a great Saturday, okay? Toodles! Last thing I want to clarify, because I know that YouTube and people get offended. They love to take stuff and misconstrued and turn it around. So as I was walking on my journey and I was saying, so the first thing that came to my mind, like when I said a lot of men don't want a woman that dressed like this, and then I said if he wanted a Muslim woman, then he'll date one. So no offense, I have family members that's Muslim. My granddaughter is a Muslim. Her mother is a Muslim. Her mother's mother. So a lot of them is Muslim. And she's been Muslim. And there have been times, and that's why I don't understand all about the Muslim culture, because she's been a Muslim ever since she was a little girl, born into, you know, the religion with her mom. But I've watched her dress like this at point of times. And now she's fully back in her clothing and her hijabs. But she used to dress like this, and they Muslim and stuff like that. So because I don't understand everything, and I personally have dated a man that was a Muslim, and I was like shocked, because that's the first thing I was thinking, like, why would you date me and I dress like this? He said because, if I'm not mistaken, he said that they have a right to choose a woman. Like some Muslim men prefer for their wives and girlfriends to be covered, and some don't. So you could be a Muslim and dress like this too. So when I said it, I was just talking real fast, and the first thing I was thinking about covered up. So I'm talking about like when they be totally covered, like not showing any skin. You know, I don't want nobody to be offended by me using it, or I could have said a church woman or whatever, or just a woman that's totally covered without religion in it at all. So please do not take it in offense and think I'm criticizing religion. I feel everybody got a right to whatever religion that they believe in. I got, like I said, my granddaughter, the one that y'all see come over here all the time, Mara, is Muslim, but you know, she's 5, so she's not wearing her hijabs and stuff as of yet. But now her mom is back in full hijab. And a long time ago when I did a video, a couple of my other granddaughters are Muslim, and the first thing, like, Nana, what is that bacon? We don't eat pork. And you know, so I got a lot of my grandkids that are Muslim. So let's be clear, I'm not making fun of no religion. So, and I know y'all like to get on people. Y'all like to take people's stuff, switch it around, and say something different. So if me talking so fast and speaking, and if I was speaking, if it sounded like that, my apologies, because I'm not trying to make fun of any religion. And like I said, I have family members that's Muslim, and I've also dated a guy that's Muslim. So let's be clear on that. So, okay, guys. So, you guys have a great Saturday, okay? Toodles!